Welcome to the AI Narratives Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Puhala, and I'm taking us, the collective we, on a journey to explore the complex relationship between humans and artificial intelligence, or AI, through the lens of what we'll call Protopia. We'll definitely spend more time on that word, Protopia, in a little bit. Do you remember the very first time you experienced the internet, or at least some version of it? For me, my first time using email in the fall of 1992, I spent a semester in college interning in Washington, D.C., far away from family, and really before the era of cell phones. There was a service called Prodigy. This wasn't really true internet, at least at the time that it started, but was a closed ecosystem of online services, including an email communication system allowing you to send emails to other Prodigy users. It wouldn't be until 1994 and the advent of America Online when I experienced the internet, or the open internet, for the very first time. It was like going from a pond to the ocean. But I'm convinced that one of the reasons for the nostalgic love of the 1980s is that it was a time of modern technological advancement. Neon and colors, yes, but it was a time without the internet. For those of us that lived through the 80s, we can clearly remember what life was like before the internet. But if you were born after 1990, you most likely won't remember life before the internet and cell phones. If you were born sometime after 2000, you probably won't remember life before social media. And then, those born after 2015, life before AI will be an unfamiliar concept. These tectonic shifts have profoundly impacted our society, reshaping it in ways we could have hardly imagined. AI is now changing the conversation and the landscape. But what is the predominant narrative we are being fed? More often than not, it's a dystopian vision of AI taking over, humanity becoming somewhat less, human. So what's the aim of this podcast? This is a companion exploration to my upcoming novel. It's one that's rooted in a deeply seated optimism for humanity. It's a protopian perspective, a counterpoint to the prevalent dystopian narrative. The novel I'm writing offers a modern-day parable, providing a protopian view of our relationship with AI. While AI does have its advantages, it doesn't have human traits. AI won't know what it's like to win a championship, or what heartbreak feels like. AI won't understand love or the loss of a loved one. These experiences and the emotions they evoke are distinctly human traits. So, back to the word protopia. What exactly is it? It's a term coined to contrast dystopian narratives, offering a more realistic perspective than often far-removed version of utopia we might think about. In this podcast, we'll delve into one central question. How can AI work in tandem with humanity to promote our flourishing? I'm thrilled to discuss this with the lineup of guests in all walks of life in the coming weeks. We'll explore the pursuit of human progress, drawing on different professions, backgrounds, and, of course, perspectives. Yes, there are clear and present dangers. Yes, there are red flags waving. We must be vigilant, learning from past mistakes, and refraining from worshiping the very thing that could also destroy us. We can quite literally author our own ending. Or we can script a different narrative, one where AI serves human purpose and helps us thrive. Not a perfect world, but a better one. This is the essence of Protopia. For our next episode, I'm thrilled to welcome Kira Brenton. She's the CEO and founder of JOA Publishing, or Joan of Arc Publishing, the publisher bringing my novel to life. Kira is an industry expert who has pondered deeply about the impacts of AI on the publishing world. We'll discuss her initiatives to champion human authorship over AI, and she also has an exciting announcement to share in a body of work that she is also working on related to this topic. It was Kira's belief in my book, its message, and me that elevated this project to the forefront. The book, titled Human Traits, is expected to hit shelves in early 2024. If you'd like to join an early release waiting list, please submit your email at my website, puhala.com/human. You'll also find relevant updates for both the book and the podcast there. I'm really eager to embark on this journey with you all. Be well, friends.